Well, good morning, family. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed Wednesday. I am. Welcome to Encouragement Wednesday. I'm Grammie Nae Nae, and I'm so glad to have each and every one of you with me. I love you, and I have been praying for you, and I hope you have been praying for me. So, that's what we're called to do. Love one another. So, today, we are supposed to have a 107-degree heat index. We had it yesterday. It may even get a little hotter today. 97 degree temperature yesterday, around the same today. We haven't hit 100 yet this summer, but we have been close. And yesterday was not too bad because even though it was a hot wind, we had a wind. And so that kind of helped things out. And about a week and a half ago, we had a day that was so hot, you could step outside and come back in and your hair would be wet. That's how humid it was. It was horrible. But one of the things I noticed is when the heat goes up, the anger goes up. Now, I haven't had a lot of people be rude or mean or hateful, but they haven't been like, hey, how you doing today, Miss Renee? You doing good today? How are you doing? You know, they're just been like, yeah, okay, give me my books. I'm going back to my AC at my house. And I have been the same way. So I think that we, no matter what the temperature is outside, we have to learn how to walk with God. So we can't change people, but we can change the way we react to people. And what made me really get this in my heart, because I was already kind of having dealings with this myself. I'd been a little snippy, a little grouchy. My husband's like, Ma, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm hot, I'm tired, blah, blah. I'm over. It's like, get out of my way. But so anyway, one of my friends did a video the other day, and she had done an Aldi's haul, and one of the things she said was she never was so glad to get home because people were grouchy and hateful, and she said, whoa, I was just so glad to get away from all of that. So what a better perfect opportunity than for us to really let our light shine on a 97-degree day with 107-degree humidity. Think about it. Now, we're still going to be sweaty, and we're still going to be, but remember, we can do all things through Christ. We're supposed to let Him shine through us. I mean, I'm preaching to myself this morning. Let Him shine through us on those hot, sweaty days when we are so aggravated we just want to get home, put a fan on us, and nobody talk to us. In the Bible, there are wonderful, wonderful scriptures about how to control our anger. I'm going to share two of them with you. I got one finger up over here and two fingers up over here, but it's really two. I can't count. I'm in a kind of a giddy, silly mood this morning. But so anyway, in Psalms 86:15, it says, "But you, O Lord, are a good, merciful, and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness." But you, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious and slow to anger. So we're supposed to be like Him. So what are we supposed to be? Slow to anger. Lacey, stop. Lacey's itching this morning. This old heat gets her skin all messed up and she has to go on medicine. Proverbs says, whoever is slow to anger has great understanding. But he who has a hasty temper exalts folly. In other words, you're foolish. And we do. How many times have we let our anger take us over, and we have done some crazy things that were not even in our nature to do? How many times have we allowed tempers and angers to flare, and we got into a fight and said something to somebody and later immediately regretted it, had to go back and eat crow, ask that person for forgiveness, talk to our Heavenly Father? It's going to be hot. I don't know where you live, but as far as I know, the whole country's on blazing hot heat right now. If you live up north, it's hot. If you live down south, it's hot. If you live in the middle, it's hot. So we can't control the way that heat is going to control people's attitudes, the way that it's going to control tempers, that we can control us. So you might be sitting, we call it sweating like a good at pig, or good at hog, my grandma used to say. You might be sweating like a good old good at hog, but you have to go, Lord, let your light shine through me. Let me have patience in the grocery store line when they have one line open and there's 45 people and we're all crammed together and sweating. Lord, please help me when I'm trying to get down the aisle and there are people talking to somebody, because that's the one thing that annoys me, is if I'm trying to get down an aisle, I'm in a hurry, and somebody meets their cousin that they ain't seen in 3 years, and they start talking about their whole family history, and right behind them is what I need to grab. We have to have patience. We have to show our love, because let me tell you something. You can win somebody to the Lord to get that box of crackers. You can do it. You can say, well, how are you guys doing this evening? It's wonderful to see you. Would you mind if I grab that box of crackers out of there? And they give you that box of crackers and you take it from you and say, well, God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Continue catching up with each other. And then you go on and you're thinking, whew, that was you talking through me, Lord. Because I wanted to just bust through there with my basket and get them crackers and get out of that store. I don't like grocery shopping as it is. And I also want to share a little story with you before we go. I called my daughter and was talking to her, and my little I was talking to my son-in-law, and my little granddaughter said, I want to tell Grammie something. And she told me, she began to start telling me a story that they had ran a man over. I said, y'all ran a man over? She's like, we ran him over, and she's just telling me this. She's a little bit of a drama queen. She's our little drama queen, but anyway. So Jackson, he's 5. He says, give me that phone. He said, we didn't run a man over, but he threw a can and hit my window. And I thought, what in the world is going on? So John gets back on the phone and he tells me the story. He said that they were driving down the road and there was a little bit of road rage that went on. John had passed somebody. The person got mad that they passed them, passed by them, got in front of them, slowed down. John passed them again. And now my daughter and my grandkids are in the car. And then this man gets up beside them and he starts throwing stuff out the window and hitting their car. John wanted to pull over and Lexi said, no, just keep driving. And I told John, I said, you have to understand that when the temperatures are up, people get angry at the least little things. And that if you had gotten out, could have escalated. The man could have had a gun. Anything could have happened. So I thank God that my daughter, my son-in-law listened to my daughter, because even though that they're talking divorce, they're still living in the same house together right now. So they do drive together. They are working things out, hoping that they really work things out and decide to stay together. But I have to give that to God. That's on the altar. I can't keep picking it back up. But they were together that day, and so it scared my little grandkids to death. And she was trying to say that they passed a guy, but she said they ran a guy over. I'm thinking, what in the world? You've ran somebody over. What happened? So just thought I'd share that little story. So temperatures can flare very quickly, and people can hurt each other. That murders rise this time of year. Crime rises this time of year. So let's be godly. Let's do godly things. Even if we're sweating and our hair's hanging down in our face and we look like we have melted. Let's do. So today, no matter what the temperature is where you're at, no matter what the attitude is flowing through the air, let your light shine. Let your light shine. We can overcome heat waves through the name of Jesus. God can carry us through any storm, anything that we go through in life. So today, no matter what the circumstance it is, let your light shine. I hope this was a good Wednesday encouragement. I love you guys. I want to tell you I appreciate all of the emails and the wonderful things about praying for me and my family. I'm going to tell you I have felt them, because I was really bogged down with all of the stress and things that were going on. And the worry, and we're not to have worry. We're not supposed to be in worry. We're supposed to walk fully trusting in the Lord that He's got His hands on everything, that He's taking care of everything. When we put something on the altar, we're not supposed to pick it back up. And I tell you, I kept saying, Lord, help my children. And then I would take it and walk around with it. Lord, help my children. Then pick it up and take it with me again. I finally had to say, Lord, I can't sleep at night. This is bothering me. It's yours. And I'm going to tell you, I've had some good, peaceful sleep. So I know you guys have been praying for me, standing with me in prayer. That's what I love about this. That's what I love, what God is doing with this channel and with the people that He is bringing me. We are a praying community. Some of you might come in and you might be like, whoop, didn't realize this was Christian, and pop off. But I encourage you to stay and listen to the cooking. You may need prayer. You may need prayer. And one day you can write down in the comments. You might not never have commented on anything that I've done before, but you can say, I need prayer. And I tell you, I got people that are looking. I got people that are looking. They are reading those comments. I've got people who will say, praying for Mr. Bill, praying for Mr. Jerry, praying for this person, praying for Miss Doreen, praying for, and we will pray for you, and we will lift you up. That's what this channel is about, encouragement, loving your fellow man and woman, and lifting them up in a time that they need it. I love you guys. Until next time, I'm Grammie Nae Nae. We're going to be doing some cooking, and I got to give y'all an update on the chickens, okay? Because we've done something that we didn't think we were going to have to do, but we had to make some decisions. So stay tuned for that. You guys have a wonderful, blessed Wednesday. I'm Grammie Nae Nae. Goodbye.